Hi guys, I hope you're all doing great. Welcome back to Conversations with Elena Maru, and thank you so much for subscribing. If you've not, kindly do so. And thanks for supporting my videos, for always watching them, for leaving a comment. And yeah, I'm super grateful. So on today's video, I'll first pose a question and ask you, is your social media presence costing you opportunities out here? So on today's video, I wanted to talk about building a personal brand on social media and how you can go about that. So a while back, I was making an application. I was applying for a visa to travel to the US, and one of the questions that was in the application was, what are your social media handles? So you were supposed to put your social media handles and all that. And apart from that, there was also another application I was doing for Atlas Core, and they asked the same thing. So I'm like, why do these people want to know about my social media? And now I came to, after going through those kind of applications and all that, I came to realize that your social media's presence speaks a lot for you. Like when you have been either called for an interview and you gaslight people and tell them, yeah, I'm about this, I'm about that, your social media can also tell people what you do not say using your own mouth. Okay. So that's why I truly believe that building a great social media brand on a personal level is super important. And I know, as I always say in my videos, social media has opened us opportunities to meet people, to mingle, to find love, and all these kind of things. But sometimes the things we post on our timelines, on our stories, on our feeds can really affect how people see us. And I know sometimes people usually say, like, you know what, I don't care about what people think about me. But I feel like the world is full of people that people perceive you the way you portray yourself. Because I mean, if you give me A, I'm not gonna see it as B, it's still gonna be an A. So how you put yourself out here can determine from how people judge you, how people interact with you, how people see you in terms of your character, personality, and all these. Okay, so building a good social media presence is super important. And I feel like a lot of people usually feel like, oh, you know what, I'll just become a keyboard warrior, as they're popularly referred to. Like, you keep bullying people or trolling them online, and you think that Big Brother is not watching. Trust you me, even when you delete those bullying posts or whatever you have been doing online, there's still somebody somewhere who is gonna find all this information. So what I would encourage you is, use social media to socialize as much as you can, but don't use it in a way that will one day affect you negatively, and especially when you're looking for opportunities and all that. And another thing, right now employers, when they're going through their hiring process and doing their due diligence, a lot of employers go to your social media handles. They want to know, what is this person about? Okay, and most of them actually scroll to your very initial post. That's how much time sometimes people have, because they want to know, what kind of a person are we hiring? Are they the right fit? So as I said, could your social media presence, how you interact with people online, could it be affecting how you get opportunities, or could it be affecting some of these very important things that could be going on in your life? So how to build a good social media presence, I would say, is you have to know what's your goal with your social media. For example, I have seen a lot of people are doing a lot of influencing and all that. As an influencer, you can't also just stand for anything. There must be something that you stand for. What are your goals with the social media? What do you want? What value do you want to give people who follow you? And I would say, like, for example, for me, I have a Facebook page, and on my Facebook page I usually share tips on personal development, finances. I post my YouTube videos over there. I ask people questions and all that. So I feel like, and what I'm trying to do is to help young people also to find themselves in terms of the things they're passionate about and scale, whether it's in a business or a service they want to offer, a product and all that. So for me, when it comes to my personal social media brand, I'm trying to grow it in a way that when people look at me, they can say, this is a business coach, this is someone who can help me through personal development, this is a person who can help me learn to run a business or something of the sort. Okay, so it's not just about like, oh, I went to CG where and then I post it. It's not just about that. I try to incorporate and give people who follow me value. Okay, so as I said, you can either decide to build a brand that when people look at, they're like, damn, this person. I also know there's a certain lady I know that whatever content she posts on her timeline is a lot of body positivity, a lot of encouraging young women out here. So I feel like when people look up to her, they're like, if I need certain information about body positivity and young women and how people should navigate life as young women, they can easily look at her and they're like, yes, this is what I want, this is the content I was looking for, and all that. So what's the social media like? Are you that person who, like, when you post, people are like, they cringe, they're like, oh my god, where did they post? Are you sending people horror movies on their DMs, or even posting them on your timelines? Because trust you me, social media never ever forgets. And how to build a great good brand or personal brand on social media is, apart from just having like, this is what I stand for, this is what I'll be posting, you also need to be consistent. You can't just, and I feel like for me that's where I have been failing at, and it's good that I'm reminding myself through this video. You have to be consistent with what you post. You can post like 1 month, alafu you post then next month one post. Be consistent, provide value. Or even if you decide to be posting that once a month, but still what you post makes sense for your followers, gives them value and all that. So be consistent in what you post, provide value, and always engage people. Look for content that engages people. Ask them questions, let them talk to you on the comment section. So, but at the end of the day, build a brand that when you say I am so and so, people will be like, yes, so and so stands for this. And as I said, employers are looking you up. People offering opportunities out here, whether it's just a fellowship or something, would be looking you up. And sometimes even when you want to run for elections, people look you up. They are like, but this person said this and that, they don't deserve to be leaders. So you see, whatever digital trail you live online could affect you in like 20 years, when you feel like you are so reformed, now you are a better human being, but people would still judge you by something that you did like 20 years back. That's why I'm talking about, like, let your digital, what's your digital footprint? Let your digital footprint speak for you in a positive way, in a way that people can be like, yes, I resonate with that brand, I resonate with what he or she stands for. Okay, so build a brand that people can feel like they can come to you because this is what you stand for, this is what you offer, and all that. And then again, be consistent with that. And I also feel like sometimes having a great digital footprint serves also as a great way of showcasing what you're about. Okay, people will be like, yes, this is what we want. That she's been working with young people, and she has evidence of photos and things she's been doing. Yes, that's what we want. That's what we want for our organization. And I feel like also social media kind of becomes like sort of a portfolio for you. When people look you up, they're like, okay, this is where she's worked, this is what she's been doing, this is what she's been up to. Because I feel like for me, some of the opportunities I actually got, it's because what I had written either in my bio, or maybe how I had put up my stuff. And when people look me up, when they look me up, they're like, yeah, I think, yeah, it's true. Whatever she said maybe in her resume is really true, because we can see her digital footprint that shows it, and that is through social media. So anyway, I hope you found this video insightful. If you've been this person who has been neglecting their social media and thinking like, you know what, freedom of speech, let me post whatever I want, trust you me, it's never like that. You need to start changing that perception, and you need to do better, because as I said, your digital footprint will speak for you when you cannot speak. It's like when people usually ask these questions. If you left a room and then people were asked something about you, what would they say? I would actually try to kind of compare those two. It would be like almost the same thing. When you stop talking and people looked you up, what would your digital footprint show them? Who are you? What do you stand for? What do you do? What's your character like? Okay, so anyway, so build a brand, or build a social media brand that people feel like, yes, 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 yes. Okay, anyway, I hope you found this video insightful. Until the next video, I look forward to your comments. Let me know if you found value in this video, and if you need help actually working on your social media in terms of revamping it to speak for your brand. And until the next video, adios.